Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Arun, and in this class I'm going to discuss if else condition in the C sharp. So let's get started. C sharp support the visual logical condition from mathematics. So actually if or else, if means that condition is true or false. If it is true, then we can check in the if condition. If it is false, condition is false, then it will go in the else condition. It's depend on our logic how we are going to check the conditions. You can use this condition to perform different action for different decision. So we have three things here in the C sharp. So you need to remember always, like in the C sharp we will use if, else, else if. So three condition. I will show you how we can check and how we will execute in our program. So first, if to specify a use if condition. If to specify a block of code to be executed, means whenever you are going to execute your particular block and the condition is true. Use else to specify a block of code to be executed if the same condition is false. Use else if to specify a new condition to test if the first condition is false. And use switch to specify many alternative blocks of codes to be executed. On switch I will give you the separate class. Now we are going to check here if, else or else if. So let's go on the next slide. You can see here, this is actually syntax. You will see if, then you have to check the condition what you are going to check, then next block you have to write it your logic. Note actually the main thing here, if is in lower case, it should be in lower case. Upper case, if you will write like this, it will generate an error. So be careful whenever you are going to write the if condition. So let's take this example, int x equal to 20 and y equal to 18. So we are going to check x greater than y, then this code should be executed. So let's try to run this on the Visual Studio and we'll see the result output. So let me try to debug, actually debug your code, that you can think, actually you can know how it's going to execute. So just try to put your debugger point here and click here start debugging. So it will come first here. So you will see now you need to be execute on next line. You have to point it, press the F10. If in your keyboard is function key as well also there, Fn key, you have to press F10 with function key. Let me press it. Now I'm on the next line, you will see. Then next, now it's checking the condition. Now we are checking here x greater than 20. Yes, greater than 20, then it will run this code. So let's press F10 again. Now this is yes, now it's going to print this line. Now let's try to we execute without debugging mode. So you will see this message is printing. So this is if condition. Let's see in the next slide. The statement else, we are going to check here how else is working in the C sharp. So use the else, this I already actually told you in the previous slide. Use the else statement to specify a block of codes to be executed if the condition is false. So if that first condition is not true, then we have to check in the else condition. So let's take one example, or we can take the same example here, or we can execute. So let's take it and print it in the C sharp Visual Studio. So now if you will see, actually this is not correct. Even better, we can take this example. Or we will try to print here like if, then next you have to put else, or you have to check your condition. Now this time y is greater than x. So let's try to run first it. Actually you will see only one block will execute, if or else. So let me show you how to debug it. Just try to debug your code. So you will see, press F10, then this is done, then it will skip the else condition. Now I will change this value. I will change 18. Let's replace it, and 20. We will bigger y and x is 18. So let's see how it will execute. Start debugging. Now first it is checking this condition, is x greater than y. Let's see where it will go. Press F10. No, means it's skip the condition. Now it's going in the else. So we'll see here it's going in the else condition, and it will print y is greater than x because I have changed these values. So let's go and continue. In the next slide, else is done. Now we will see else if. So use the else if statement to specify a new condition if the first condition is false. So syntax you can see here, condition first, then you have to write your code, else if, and then else. Means if first condition is not true, you have to check one more condition. If that is also not true, then it will go in the else. So let me check it. Let me write one code for you guys here. So it will check here like this. X less than equal to y. Then I will print here message. X is less than equal y. So let's try how it will work. First time actually right now, if you will see x greater than y, if you will see x is less than y. So let's try to debug so at least you can understand it. Now press F10. Now it will check else if also. Yes, x is less than equal to y, so it is going else if condition, so it will skip the else also. So this is 3 basic conditions, else if. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.